didn't know that either. I see it over the church. Oh, these kids.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Black Knight Marching Band. The BKMB staff members include Ashley Chilton, Taylor Moulton, Michelle Strobel, Joe Strobel, Mary Porter, and Elliot Names. Student leadership team members include Elena Pulliam, Elizabeth Yeager, Chuck Warren, Taylor Dixon, Eli Halleck, Levi Cowley, Zach Gallagher, Corbin Hafley, Sienna Clavis, Grayson Pratt, Emma Jones, Kinsey Brennan, Eli Sullivan, and Michael Williams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you to Farmington High School, to Jack Richardson Field inside Hale Memorial Stadium for tonight's contest between the Poplar Bluff Mules and your own Farmington Knights. Farmington High School is a proud member of the Missouri State High School Activities Association, and we remind all spectators that this is a game of competitiveness, but it is also an educational experience for all players and students. We encourage all spectators of tonight's game to keep in mind that good sportsmanship is expected as we set a positive example for our students and players. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem? The flags will be presented by the Farmington Elks Lodge number 1765 on the flag honor guard, exalted ruler Chief Huck, and also by the Farmington High School Air Force Junior ROTC. The national anthem will be performed by the Farmington High School Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Elliot Mays and Mary Porter. and gentlemen, now here's the starting lineup for the visiting Poplar Bluff Mules. Number 75, a junior, DJ Hubrin. Number 71, junior, Kyler Wilson. Number 70, senior, Landon Park. Number 64, junior, Logan Davis. Number 58, junior, Chase O'Neill. Number 18, sophomore, Nico Gaddy. Number 12, sophomore, Derek Burton. Number 7, junior, Jay Edmondson. Number 3, senior, Romeo Wongtor. And number 1, senior, Logan Height.
I don't know, but I would say turn it back. Yeah, money, I can pay for you. Hold it up. By Dominic? Because it's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coldwell Banker Wholesome Real Estate has been a part of the Farmington community for 59 years, helping you locate that hard-to-find property. Go to our agent's page and email or call one of our experienced agents so they can assist you in your search for your dream home, land, farm, or commercial property. Blankenship Insurance Brokerage is the clear choice when it comes to auto, home, and business coverage. Over 15 years, they've built a strong game plan to get their customers the best value for their insurance. With a team of over 50 insurance carriers, they're the favorite against competitors. Good coverage and saving money is a win-win situation. Find them online at rbibrokerage.com. Ryan Blankenship Insurance Brokerage is a proud supporter of Farmington Athletics and is the teammate that you need for insurance coverage. Midwest Orthopedics Pain and Spine Care. Orthopedic Care, Dr. Scott Van Ness, Thomas Berkbigler, and Jesse Beard with nurse practitioner Tanya Kennedy. Foot and ankle surgery and podiatry care, Dr. Brian Martin. Family practice doctor, Dr. James Moore with nurse practitioner Rebecca Buchanan. Chiropractic and pain management services doctor, Stephen Orr, Mark Medley. Michael Fan, Tom Zoom with nurse practitioner Lacey Sullivan. And physical therapist Stephen Zilker. Midwest Orthopedics Pain and Spine, part of the Midwest Health proud sponsor of Farmington High School Athletics. Go Knights!
Take our chairs. I gotta go get snacks.
Farmington fans, are you ready for homecoming 2023? Here they are, here it comes, yeah! Farmington Starting lineup for the Farmington Knights. Offensive line, number 59, Rice. And running back, number 27, Rice. Number 26, running back, Jason McCullough. And wide receiver, number 21, Sam Ripson. And wide receiver, number 7, Brett Coughlin. Running back, number 2, Dave Giuliani. Quarterback, number 3, Brett Truman. Ladies and gentlemen, the officials for this evening, referee, Smith Godwin, umpire, Chris Russian, linesman, Pat Carter, line judge, Cale Williams, and back judge, Tyson Tibbs.
So he moves okay. Just give me a bump after this, please, Connor.
After the point toss, Poplar Bluff will receive the football to start the game.
So he told me they like to get this isolated and throw the long ball to him. Okay.
Moving off, unorganized, number 12, Ian Zoner. Back to the team, Poplar Mules, number 11, Truman, number 21, Jake Soto. Ladies and gentlemen on both sides, would you please get on your feet? Complete to number 3, Romeo Wamtour. Drop down by number 3, Brett Dry, and number 27, Connor Ross. Brought down by number 2, Big Giuliani, number 26, Casey McLean, a big touchdown for the Mules. Behind with the carry, brought down by number 5, Damian Cabrera. 1, Height with the carry. Brought down by number 26, taking the plane.
Pocket is collapsing, and the quarterback is crushed. And Giuliani beats a man in the backfield. It's a Malachi crunch. Aaron Krupe is thinking as well, as Farmington will accept that penalty.
Number 17. Pass complete 23, Romeo Longhorn. Chasing the plane with the carry. We're on down line with 25. Avery Perkins. 52, Ian Pierce.
Great, I'm sick of being just right there in silence. Number 56, Luke Brooks, and number 59, Bryce Cathcart. I love to be sitting at my house just watching this. That'll be a first down for the Mules. Number 21, Soto with the carry. Brought down by number 27, Connor Wright. Number 52, Scott Swift. With the carry. Brought down by number 14, Corbin. What time is it?
Okay, first down for the Mules.
I'm not going to move my hand. No, I think it's
go.
Number 1, Logan Hike with the carry. Brought down by number 26, Casey McLean. First down for the Mules.
You're in the way of the shot.
Outside of the right hash mark.
That's me.
His quarterback, 2 wides to each side right here for Edmondson on a 2nd and 6. So Edmondson's back in the pocket, turns it loose quickly, and it's an out route to the 5-yard line, and a well-thrown ball to Darius Graham, and a first down on a gain of 9 yards.
Yeah, just a timing pattern that time. The receiver ran an out pattern, like you said, at 9 or 10 yards, and the perfectly timed pass.
First and goal just outside the 5-yard line for Poplar Bluff. The Mules are hoping to strike first in this SEMO North matchup. Edmondson, the quarterback, runs over to the sideline, gets the play. They'll deploy 3 wide receivers to the left side, 1 man off to the right. So here's the snap, and the quarterback keeps it, tries to run through the middle, stuffed after about a 2, maybe a 3-yard gain. He gets down just outside of the 3-yard line. 47 yards rushing for Edmondson already, 42 for Logan Heights.
It'd be interesting to see how they try here, if they're going to just stick with the run.
It's worked for them, Terry.
Yeah, they got the guys that can do it, looks like. If they want to do that, they don't have to throw the ball here.
2nd and goal just outside of the 3. Hunter Clifford, the wide man to the right side. 3 there, 2 to the left. Quarterback all alone right there. Brings a man in motion. That's Soto. Gives it to Soto on a jet sweep, and Soto tumbles his way toward the end zone, but can't get in. So it'll be a 3rd and goal. It's a gain of 2 for Soto.
That's Casey McLean. He came across the line of scrimmage, and he made him. It's quite a collision. Actually, McLean was down for a moment. In fact, I thought that was him coming out of the game, but it's not. But he's still in the game, but that was quite a tackle by McLean that time.
Now Farmington trying to hold up with this Black Knight defense right here. 3rd and goal at the 1. The Knights have already had 3 tackles for, no, beg your pardon, 4 tackles for loss in this ball game. They'll need one of them right here. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter of play. It's a straight I formation with a fullback, and then Height is the running back. Height is hit at the line and driven backward. Oh, what a hit by those Black Knights. Tatum Tinsley right there, along with Damian Cabrera, shut it down inside of the 1.
That's really impressive. I'm really impressed with the Knights, the way they're hitting that. They're really physical, they're really aggressive, and they're right where they need to be on the snap of the ball.
That's a Hoods Discount Home Center pile-up. All good at Hoods and Farmington Ephesus, but they need another one, Terry. And now here's Heights in the backfield. He dots that I with the tight end Lincoln Warren in front of him. And the quarterback just keeps this one on a sneak and gets into the end zone. So a 1-yard plunge by Jay Edmondson. And Farmington's defense can only do so much before they yield a touchdown on a 4th and goal inside of the 1-yard line. 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and Poplar Bluff strikes first. 6-0 Mules lead the Knights, and the extra points upcoming. Colton Pommel is the kicker, and Palma will be... Extra point good. 11 seconds in the first. 7-0 Bluff.
12 play drive.
and 10, and you're right. Matchup, Poplar Bluff 3-3, Farmington 4-2 on the season. Poplar Bluff 7, Farmington nothing. Left kicking away right here.
Brought down by number 25, Avery Thompson.
Clock has hit zeros here at the end of the first quarter of play. So 7-0 Poplar Bluff. Second quarter upcoming right here on Super Talk 800. Second of the pair. Brett Dry with a 7, I guess they'll call it an 8-yard gain to close that first quarter. He gives it to Casey McLean, now pulls it, late pitch, this is Rice, picks up a block, and stumbles forward to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards.
Boy, really
Move
good,
the sticks.
yeah, really good read that time by Dry. He was able to get his side of the field, but really looked good for a nice game.
We finally get a Caldwell Banker Hosey Real Estate first down. Farmington didn't get one in the first quarter. Terry, as you say, only the 5th play run for the Farmington night offense. Dry breaks the huddle and sends one wide receiver to the left side, and now deploys 2 more over there. One wide to the right, that's Woodson. And it's a pitch play to the left side. This is Giuliani picking up a block from Rice. Giuliani to the 30, cuts to the outside, and another first down with the Knights, and another gain of 11 yards. And another Caldwell Banker Hosey Real Estate first down.
You know, Chad, you and I were talking about how McLean, they tackle McLean in every play. And this is really smart right now for the Knights. They know that they really concentrate on McLean, and so Dry is skipping his option and going right to the outside with him on that pitch man, and it really looks good so far.
We see Jack Embry in there at a wide receiver position. They do give it to Casey McLean, patiently behind his line, and a nice job reading that block by Kaysen. And he gets outside of the left tackle and outside of the left hash mark down to the number on the 20-yard line, an 8-yard gain by Kaysen. And Terry, you know, I kind of thought last week it was going to be tough to maybe stop Cape with some of their great athletes on offense, but after seeing the Knights score 35 against Jackson, I really felt like Farmington would be able to score against Cape, and to me that was maybe the biggest surprise.
Yeah, that was a surprise, but they looked like themselves more tonight.
2nd and 3. McLean off tackle left side, picks up a block and grabbed by the back of the shirt and spun out of bounds. just outside of the 16, and that'll be a first down for the Knights.
Yeah, that was a counter trap that time. Drive did a reverse pivot and gave the ball to McLean after a little bit of a fake to the right. He came back to the left, and they had a lineman pull in front of him. Looked like the right guard pulled in front of him on that play.
Knights are in the red zone. Farmington's on the march here. First drive for the Knights, well, went 3 and out. Farmington, there we say, looking good right here on offense. Don't want to jinx anybody. 3 wide to the right side, 1 man off to the left. And you got McLean as the single setback right beside Dry right there. Dry pulls it, option play left side. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Knights. Brett Dry with a great bit of playmaking right there and goes in from the 16-yard line as the Knights looking for the equalizer here at the 10:25 mark of the first half. 7-6 Poplar Bluff, extra point pending.
Well, that was really nice that time. A keeper on the second option of the triple option, and he went in untouched.
We burst through that hole in the blink of an eye. So here's the extra point chance from Zoner. He swings that right leg and ties the score. We're tied at 7. 10:25. Got your kickoff in a minute. Right here on KLEI. 16-yard run right there by Dry. 10:25 left. First half tied at 7.
That's what I got. Okay.
They had 21 yards on the scoreboard, but I think that was wrong because they were inside the red zone there.
Yeah.
I remember saying that.
Yeah.
Well, we got a game.
Yeah. The offense looked good. Yep. We're doing what I was hoping they'd do. They're going to let the outside game set up. They're going to let the outside game set up McLean.
Yeah. I mean, good job getting to that. And it's been open.
Yeah. Only one play was in the first quarter.
Yeah. And the ball is fumbled. It's muffed by Logan.
The scoreboard is down.
Poplar Bluff at the first and 10 of the 40-yard line. They do give it to the first man through. That's Logan Height. And Height kind of pitter-pats his way across the 40-yard line. He's gobbled up right there. Mason Probst coming off the bottom of the pot. You were telling me Mason Probst wore number 88 last week. He's usually 66.
Yeah, and we didn't know that from the booth, so we weren't sure who he was, but he was playing Mason's position. In fact, I think that we kind of did assume it was him a time or two, but we weren't certain.
Logan Height with 44 yards on 9 carries. You know, the quarterback, Jay Edmondson, he's got 60 yards on just 7 carries. 2nd and 8 for Bluff. 1 man wide to the right side. They've got 3 off to the left. And a fumble this time after the mesh point. Edmondson was fortunate to fall on top as he loses a yard.
Yeah, he wanted to do a belly fake that time to his running back and to the left and then keep it to the right. And they didn't have a clean exchange there. He tried to pull it out of the running back's belly, and that's when he lost control of it.
Brings up a 3rd and 10, but Terry Poplar Bluff has been pretty good on long yardage downs.
Yeah, they have, but, you know, so far, not defense, though. They've been a little bit, but they've given up one drive, but long drive. They made them have to work to get there.
Hunter Clifford wide to the right side, twins to each side. As Edmond goes back to pass, he's under pressure. Throws an out route near midfield, and a good effort that time by the wide receiver, Dylan Hall, but Cabrera on coverage made contact just as the ball arrived and made it a tough catch for Hall. And it looks like the Farmington defense may have stopped Poplar Bluff. It's a 4th and 10 for the Mules at their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Giuliani. He was with his man all the way on that one.
So here's Colton Pommel to punt it. Caleb Leask, the return man. It's a line drive punt. Leask grabs it at the 28. It's a left side return. Picks up a block crossing the 40. Nudges his way out to the 43-yard line.
Flags everywhere, though.
I mean, are you kidding me?
I'm counting 4 flags. It must have been obvious.
It looked like a United Nations parade out there. A flag from every country, I think, just went down on the field. That almost always is a bad block on a return. We'll see. It's a hold. Okay, against front. So bad block on a return, essentially. Right there.
Probably a tackle.
Let's thank a few sponsors like Applebee's in Farmington, Fleeg's Equipment, St. John, Weddington, Cole's Tractor, Farmington, New Eridick, Fredericktown, Farmington, Park Hills, Deloge, and Bonne Terre, UPS Store, Festus, Lucas Smith and Festus, Jefferson College of Hillsborough, and Gateway Regional, YMCA of St. Louis. Well, we could use a little bit more from the Knights offense like we saw last series, huh?
Great job getting outside. Red drives reading the defense really well right now.
Drives back to pass. He's under pressure. Works his way up in the pocket, and he will be sacked. It'll be a loss of a yard. One of those coverage sacks. Dry had a lot of time to throw. Never did turn loose of it. Farmington was so successful running the ball, and they decided they may try to do the old zig when Poplar Bluff was expecting the zag that time, I guess.
Yeah, they tried the element of surprise, but the defensive backs for Poplar Bluff really did a good job on coverage that time.
So a loss of a yard. For Casey McLean. He had only 11 on 3 carries before that. Well, he rips off a 13-yard gainer there, and the Knights are in business again, moving the sticks once again.
And that looked like a little bit of a delay play, which makes me think that there must have been a lineman pulled in front of him and into the hole. I didn't quite see all the line play on that, but that could have happened there.
Giuliani, the motion man, bluffs it, comes back to the right side, and Dry rolling to the right, fires it into heavy traffic down the field. He had 1 black shirt and 3 maroon shirts down the field, and Jace Soto read it, jumped in front, and picked it off. The interception from Soto, the Knights give it back.
Yeah, Sam Woodson was the intended receiver that time. Woodson had run an out pattern, a deep out pattern, and the defender stepped right in front of the pass.
Is it redundant, Terry, to say costly turnover? I think it probably is. They're all costly in some manner, aren't they?
And the game, right now, it's costly. For sure, score time.
So nice defense stood up last time. They'll be pressed into service once again here. As we broadcast from the Middle Larry College broadcast booth. Middle Larry College is your next step. Great night for football here at Hale Memorial Stadium. 2 wides to east side for Poplar Bluff. Edmondson wants to throw it, zips it down the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended wideout, Romeo Wantor.
Yeah, just a kind of a real skinny post, and the ball was right there. I think the receiver just dropped it.
I think so too.
Looked like he had it.
Right down that middle seam, closest man there, Connor Rice, ready to make the play if the pass was going to be complete. Brings up a 2nd and 10. Coming up next week for these two, it's a home meeting with Kennett for Poplar Bluff, and then they close against Hillsborough. Farmington's on the road to Festus, and then right here the Thursday after that against the Central Rebels. 7:36 remaining here in the second quarter. We're tied at 7. Bluff looking for an out route over on the right side. Pass is complete. The wide receiver did a nice job coming back for that one. Darius Graham on a gain of 6 yards. Graham was breaking out. The pass was thrown behind him, and he kind of lunged backward and made a good play on it.
Yeah, Poplar Bluff had trips over there on the right side, and he was the inside receiver. The two outside guys went deep, and he went underneath him on a real quick timing pattern. The linebacker couldn't quite get there for the Knights.
So a third and a long three or a short four, take your pick. Twins to each side. Wantor goes in motion, runs a stack on the left side. Edmondson back to pass, breaks the pocket, running it again. He's got some room to the 40 to 35-30. Puts his head down to the 25, and finally corralled there by Rice. He's all the way down to the 25-yard line, but it's a gain of 21. And right now, Farmington just doesn't have a spy for him, and he's making him pay.
Yeah, and again, that's that outside containment that you lose whenever you play man-to-man defense. I'm not being critical of it. I'm just saying that's what happens. The receivers are going to run you off, and then if no one's spying on the quarterback, that can happen.
Edmondson leads in the rushing coming in, but he averages only 53 rushing yards per game. He's got 80 already here in the first half on 9 tries. 6:37 and counting down here in the first half. Poplar Bluff first and 10 left hash mark at the 26-yard line, and the ball's loose, and the Knights have it. Farmington punches it out there. It was Mason Probst that punched it out, and Connor Rice covered it up. So the Knights throw an interception. Poplar Bluff is on the move, and Mason Probst says, I got you covered. His second forced fumble of the season, and the Black Shirts are back on the field with a football.
That was a big play that time. They had the drive going, had the momentum, and now the Knights have a chance to get back on offense, see what they can do.
Boy, did they ever need that. Farmington back on the offensive end here. They put a man in motion left to the right side. Option play left side. Late pitch. Should he have done it? I don't know. It looked to me like Dry had some room to run there, Terry, but he pitched it to Giuliani, and there were 2 defenders there. Still a gain of 4.
Yeah, that's a split-second decision, though, and he's been making a real good decision most of the night on that one. And if they got 4 yards, that's not too bad.
You're right. Thanks. I like that. You accentuate on the positive. Just straighten me out sometimes. You're right about that. Twins to the right. 1 man off to the left side. You got wingbacks here, and once again it's an option to the short side. And this time Dry keeps it, and he's buried. Wrapped up in the backfield.
So Shiny listened to you that time.
Yeah, you're right. I think that was Ian Pierce that got out there. Logan Heights helping out as well. And as they reset the stick, just about no gain on the play for Dry.
Yeah, I noticed that they like to go short side a lot too, which has been effective for them. And probably fewer defenders over there on the short side of the field.
No gain there. 27 yards rushing for Dry in the ball game. He's got the only touchdown. Dry's back in the pocket looking for that quick route. He whistled it right between 2 receivers, and then he plunked it right off the uniform of one of the defenders.
Yeah, somebody ran the wrong pattern, I think. 2 receivers standing almost side by side. And I don't know if the pass somehow made it between the 2 of them, and the defender almost picked it off.
Farmington fortunate not to turn it over there. Hunter Clifford, the defender right there. Well, Knights will put it away with Zoner. Zoner gets some nice lift under this one. Lots of hang time. Doesn't pick up a roll, though, and Poplar Bluff will have the football at their own 42. 5:09 remaining in the first half. We got a good ball game, though, Terry.
Really good ball game. Again, I think this is a bounce back for the Knights from what I've seen so far. This is a good Poplar Bluff team. The Knights are playing with them toe-to-toe right now.
Good, tough ball game between these two. Offenses with some opportunities. Defenses have gotten tough. Couple turnovers, 1 on each side. Farmington just punts that one away. Let's thank a few sponsors like Twin City Toyota of Herculaneum, Comtree of Festus, Enterprise Bank and Trust, Surdyke Motorsports of Festus, and House Flooring in Crystal City. I will be back in the blink of an eye to the studios to host your End Zone show tonight. Your Home Pools and Spas End Zone show. So we'll see how that works. Fake handoff, quarterback keeps it. Edmondson dances along the right hash mark behind his right tackle and gains 3 yards.
I don't know if that's an RPO or if that's just a fake run to the back and the keeper, but either way, it looks like the quarterback is trying to read his back initially, and then he's going the opposite direction of the fake.
And he showed us some pretty good dancing feet right there, too. To get away. Lots of Black Shirts in the backfield right there. Quick pass, tunnel screen left side, pass complete, but Slam down. There's Tatum Tinsley right there to shut that thing down. It's a completion, and it's a loss of a yard for Dylan Hall.
Well, our defense is really aggressive, like I said earlier, and they're physical. And tonight, when they're getting a chance to bring a guy down and open field, they're doing it.
Could be a swing play here, Terry, as you look at the clock. 4 minutes and 10 seconds counting down. If Farmington could come up with a stop here and then eat some clock on their next drive, I mean, could be a big moment in the ball game as this one goes incomplete along that left side. And a great job by Brett Dry. Now, Brett Dry is their best cover corner. He's also their quarterback. But he had a little bit of a tender ankle in the last few weeks. He is back full steam defensively this week. You can see why right there as he smothered that play from the onset.
Yeah, that's their best receiver on the outside. He just tried to run like a hitch pattern at the first down marker, and Dry was right there to break it up.
Palma steps on the field to punt it away. His heels on his own 32-yard line. It's Leask back for Farmington. It's another line drive type punt. Leask grabs it at the 23, brings it back to the 30, over to the left side, crossing the 30. He'll be at the 31-yard line. So 3:53 remaining. And this Knight offense, Terry, in the last few years, when it's at its best, it eats clock, it keeps it away, and it makes it to the end zone. And that's really the recipe right now if you're the Black Knights.
Yeah, I agree. And also, they're running on all cylinders right now because all the offensive weapons have been involved tonight and doing a good job.
They've gotten to all three levels of the option. And they bring a man in motion, Giuliani, from the left to the right side. Now they're on the option away from that motion as Dry keeps it. He crosses the 40-yard line and gets a first down in a gain of 11. Brett Dry with 38 yards rushing on 6 carries. And Farmington moves those sticks for their Caldwell Banker Olsey Real Estate first down.
You notice how often we're running behind our left side, the offensive line tonight? So they're doing a great job of that.
Even when it's the short side.
Even the short side. The left side of our offensive line did a great job.
And that's where we're at here on the left hash mark. Pop pass over to the left side. And they put it on the ground, apparently. Or did... No, it was complete, I beg your pardon, but the knee was down. So no gain on the play to his owner. Well, that's tough luck. So Brett Dry is 1 for 3 for 0 yards and 1 interception. At least he has as many completions to his own guys as he does the other team now.
Yeah. Well, right now the option, the outside option is really clicking for tonight.
And the passing game just doesn't look good right now. Parker Hastings goes in motion. Option play left side. Dry has it. Dry, late pitch. Hastings has it. Picks up a block, stumbles forward, and gains 9 yards.
He'll be just short of the first down, but that was another great read by Dry. And he got deep into the defensive backfield there before he pitched that one. He already had about 3 or 4 yards cross line of scrimmage, and then he pitched it.
There was a lot of room over there that time. 3rd and a yard, 2 minutes and 42 seconds and counting down. In the second quarter, Farmington working from the Poplar Bluff 48-yard line. They've got the fullback, Cason McLean, right behind Dry. McLean goes off tackle left side. He needed a yard, and he gains 3 down to the 45.
There's no doubt about the offensive line for the Knights are doing a much better job this week. That time they had a big push off line of scrimmage, and McLean was able to get 3 or 4 yards there before contact.
And they're working against a 330-pounder over there, and DJ Hubens. Joshua Alcorn goes 260 the tackles. Avery Persons, Ian Pierce on the outside. Connor Stevens, Logan Height, Jay Edmondson are the starting linebackers. You've got Soto and Hall as the corners, Darius Graham, Romeo Wantor, the starting safeties. We've seen Clifford out there a lot as well. And Farmington jumps this time early. Sam Woodson. This will scoot the Knights back 5 yards.
It's been a pretty penalty-free game so far, but that one there could be costly here at the end of half with 2:11 to go.
Second penalty against the Knights, none against Poplar Bluff so far, so it has been very clean. And 1st and 15. But I'll tell you what, I agree with you, Terry, that option's looking pretty good. 2nd and 15, right at the middle of the field, right on that Knight logo. Hastings goes in motion, and the give is to fullback McLean, and he's got room. McLean slams to the 40, down to the 30, 25, 20. A huge run by Cason McLean as he rips off 29 yards.
Well, that was beautiful that time. Just that quick handoff to him that time. They got like a counter option they run now where McLean fakes one way and then they'll run the option back away from him, and that's what that was on. They gave it to McLean, keeper.
Great call, Terry. That's exactly what it was. So the Knights steep in Poplar Bluff territory at their 21-yard line with 1:43 seconds remaining here in this first half. Trips to the right, one man off to the left. McLean with a single setback, and they'll fake it to him. Option play left side. Dry keep, spun down at the 18. It's a gain of 3.
There's 1:30 to go. It looks like the Knights have all their timeouts, so they're not in any big hurry right now.
Farmington wants to get points out of this drive, and they wouldn't too much mind if it got down to zeros on the clock. In so doing, clock management has been superb so far. Blackshears just need the points now. Twins to the right, twins to the left. It's a 2nd and 7. Farmington has it at the Poplar Bluff 18-yard line. And they'll pull it out of the belly of the fullback. Dry keeps it. Dry to the 10. Puts the head down. Dives down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 12 yards for Brett Dry. And tick, tick, tick. We're down to 55 seconds. 53 yards rushing for Dry on 8 carries. 1st and goal at the 6.
This is an inspired Farmington Knight team playing right now. They don't look anything like we saw last week.
Timeout on the field by the Knights at the 48-second mark. We'll step aside just here real briefly. Scores tied at 7. Farmington with a 1st and goal at the 6. We're back in 30 seconds right here on KREI. All right, so Connor, hopefully...
Subway refreshed their ingredients, their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That's why their new Subway Series subs are preferred by this champ.
And his future champ.
Pros who are talking heads prefer fresh sliced turkey.
And pros who use their heads prefer fresh sliced ham.
More deli meats are preferred by this QB.
And preferred by his old backup QB.
And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. Is this slice as good as your tennis slice?
I can't answer that, but yes.
Farmington with a 1st and goal at the 6-yard line of Poplar Bluff. 48 seconds remaining here in the first half of play, and we are tied at 7 in this SEMO North battle. Nice, took a timeout right there. And they bring in their backup quarterback, Tatum Tinsley. So Tinsley subs in on a 1st and goal and hands it off to fullback Cason McLean, and Cason McLean rams his way into the end zone. A 6-yard touchdown run by Cason McLean, and the Knights lead now 13-7 with 43 seconds remaining in this first half for McLean, his 9th touchdown run of the season.
And that was a triple option that time. Another good read by the quarterback. This time it was Tinsley. McLean was the guy that needed to keep it. The hole was there, and he took it in.
Here comes Zoner for the extra point, and Tinsley the holder. Snapper Gabe Giuliani. First 2 are good, and the extra point is through. And the Knights lead 14-7 with 43 seconds remaining in the first half. We're back in a minute with your kickoff right here on Super Talk 800. Soto and McBride, the deep men. Zoner had a touchback early, and then he had a pooch kick this last time. The return team has adjusted. He'll pooch it again, tries to nestle it in behind that front line and in front of the backliners. The ball is down. Farmington thinks it's loose, but the officials come in and say, nope, it'll be Mules football. How about that Gilster Mary Lee drive recap, Terry?
Okay, so the Knights on 7 plays took the ball 69 yards. McLean took it in from the 6-yard line. The point after was good, and the Knights now lead Poplar Bluff 14-7 with 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 43 seconds.
One of Eric Krupe's favorite parts of that is the last part you just said. 43 seconds left.
Yeah, you like that, I'm sure.
So Farmington has the clock in their favor right now. They just can't give up those big chunks. But there's Jay Edmondson bringing his troops back up. He's going to try to rip off those big chunks. Trips to the left side, one man off to the right side. Edmondson throws it down the middle and completes it. Tinsley there to challenge, not soon enough. And a great catch going high for it was Darius Graham, and I gave you 13 yards.
Yeah, deep slant pass that time. Perfect timing. The receiver went up high and caught it at the high point.
Move the sticks, and the offense marches to the 40. Edmondson back in the shotgun once again. 2 to each side. Out route this time. Pass complete, and the man is down inbounds this time. That is Darius Graham, and a timeout by Poplar Bluff. That was a gain of 8 yards, as Edmondson has completed 7 of 10 passes for 64 yards. The last 2 to Darius Graham. Graham has caught 4 of those balls for 37 yards receiving in this one. So 28 seconds remaining in the first half, and 52 yards between Poplar Bluff and the end zone. Edmondson showing a good quick release on this drive so far. He's been a very good runner in this ball game as well. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining here in this first half.
They think they have to run a 2-minute offense, don't they?
With a 43-second offense, whichever way it is, right?
Sometimes, the speed up offense, it just changes the momentum, changes, I don't know what it is, but it's amazing how many times teams go right down the field whenever they just speed up and
just change the whole pace of the thing. And the Farmington Knight defense has been close, Terry, on both of these completions. They've been right there for the tackle, but Edmondson has been pinpoint perfect. And so now we're back to action. We're on a 2nd and 2. Poplar Bluff, their own 48-yard line. Then Edmondson gets the snap, looks to the left, under pressure now, scrambles to his right. He's at the line of scrimmage, fires it down the field, but it's too long and too strong for Darius Graham that time. A pretty good combination, I think, Coach, that time of coverage and pressure.
Yeah, it was. Edmondson was under duress that time. He was kind of running for his life. He ran wide to the right, and I was watching the linebackers for the Knights. They were keying on him that time. They weren't going to let him get too far downfield.
We'll have a recap of the highlights, and to peek at the second half, we'll have a check of the stats as well. We'll do that and more coming up on your Quality Cleaning and Restoration halftime show. 20 seconds until that point. 3rd and 2 for Poplar Bluff at their own 48-yard line. Edmondson places 3 wides to the right, 2 to the left side. Farmington rushing 4. Edmondson, quick hitch route, but it was measured and tagged that time by the Farmington D. Logan Height caught the ball, and it was complete for a first down of only 2 yards before Cabrera lit him up.
Yep.
I know it's a first down, but that's a win for the defense, Terry.
It sure is. You hold him, contain him that short play like that.
And 10 seconds now remaining as Edmonton fires it to the left side. And his intended wide receiver, Juan Tour, was well down the field by the time that one arrived. 7 seconds remaining here in this first half.
Well, now to play 2 deep. Now they've gone to a 3 deep zone. They went a 2 deep zone for a moment with playing man underneath. Now they're back in the 3 deep zone.
We usually catch Coach on the field after the ball game and send it back to the end zone show. I'm going to have to depart, and so we'll catch Coach on the phone after this ball game tonight, and we'll see how this one goes. A whole half to play plus 7 seconds. Edmondson's back in the gun. 3 wides to the right, 2 to the left. Edmondson rolling to the right, fires it down the middle of the field. Pass is complete, and the clock is down to 2 seconds. It's all the way down to the 31-yard line. Once again to Darius Graham, and a gain of how much? 22 yards there. Edmondson to Graham.
Well, that was the same pattern down the middle of the field, and there were defenders all around him, but the ball was thrown high, and he went up to get it and came came down with it.
Colton Palma is the kicker for Poplar Bluff. This would be a 43-yarder, so you're unlikely to see an attempt there, but what you're going to see is an attempt to throw it in the end zone right here, and so for the Knights defense, they're going to have to stand up and get tough here.
Yeah, this will be the 7th play of the drive, so they got 7 plays off there in this last few ticks of the clock.
That's not bad. They started it, I think, with 43 seconds left. So without a penalty, you figure the final play of the first half coming up. 2 seconds remaining in the first half. Knights 14, Poplar Bluff 7. And with Farmington getting the football to start the second half, Terry, this play is just so huge in this game.
Yeah, let's see if they play it soft or if they try to put pressure on the quarterback. It looks like, to me right now, the way they're lining up, they're going to play a soft defense.
3 defenders inside of the 5-yard line. Farmington has only 3 defensive linemen, but that doesn't mean they won't rush somebody. And coming out of their timeout, Poplar Bluff, Jay Edmondson. 3 wides to the right side, 2 to the left side. 2 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage is the Farmington 27-yard line. Final play of the first half. Farmington leads by a touchdown. Edmondson under pressure, scrambling, fires it down to the 5-yard line, and picked off. Farmington intercepts it on the final play of the first half. Connor Rice hauls it in. And so far, we're halfway to a happy homecoming for the Farmington Knights. At the break, Farmington 14, Poplar Bluff 7. And coming up next, we've got your halftime show, courtesy of Quality Cleaning and Restoration, right here on AM 800, KREI.
You're at 17 minutes on battery.
It's supposed to be down to 42, like at 3 a.m.
Waterboy outfit for Adam Sandler Day, and Miss Northern for his drama queen outfit for Rhyme Without Singing. This year, the FHS Student Council, along with the student friends, decorated the hallways in honor of the 2023 FHS Homecoming. The hallways like the junior decorations, sophomores decided to do Halloween, juniors decorated with
right there.
July, and seniors deck the halls like Christmas. The faculty members voted on their favorite hallway and results are fourth place was awarded to the juniors, third place to the freshmen, second place to the seniors, and first place was the sophomores. The classes also decorated floats according to their theme. Every class worked so hard with cats and kids getting the floats to look their best for the parade. All of the floats were amazing, but the results are in. Fourth place was awarded to the freshmen. Third place, the sophomores. And in first place was the seniors. Congratulations, students. We will now begin the coronation of our 2023 homecoming queen. Our retiring queen is Miss Aid Moriarty. Aiden is the daughter of Patrick and Tammy Moriarty. Her escort this evening is Trent Galzinski, son of Nikki and Dave Galzinski. Aiden has been attending Truman State University and is currently majoring in biology at Truman. After college, Aiden plans to attend a middle school before pursuing a career in neuroscience. Ladies and gentlemen, our retiring queen, Miss Aiden Moriarty. Emily Bauer is the daughter of Ken and Darren Bauer. Tonight she is representing fall sports. Her escort is Steve Sales, son of Aaron Sales and Billy Gold. Emily is a part of volleyball, basketball, soccer, student council, ski club, and national honor society. And has supported all districts and academic all state for volleyball. Emily plans on graduating from and pharmacology. Ladies and gentlemen, fall sports candidate Emily Bauer. Reese Beckett is the daughter of Corey and Michael Beckett. Tonight she is representing theater. Her escort this evening is Andrew Russell, son of Dawn and Richard Russell. Reese serves as the president of theater, FBLA, speech and debate, and First State Bank's Black Knight Ranch. She is an executive council member of United Nations and varsity member of Scholarship. Next fall, Reese will go to college to double major in classical studies and international relations. After that, she wants to get a PhD for international relations and do diplomatic work. Ladies and gentlemen, theater candidate Reese Beckett.
Spare battery.
Tonight she is representing her escort.
Just a second. Hey, is camera one good to quickly switch out their battery?
Aside from here, part of the volunteers and hospital environment, after graduation, and then to the 4-year university to study different high school. While in college, Brooke plans to become politically inspired and hopes to get a job as a career. Ladies and gentlemen, the cheer candidate, Brooke Platt. Grayson Pratt is the daughter of Nancy Diesel and Matt Pratt. Tonight she is representing the band. Her escort this evening is Charlie Warren, son of Laura and Dave Warren. Grayson is involved in Loud and Proud Pep Band, Nights in Action, Embrace Equality, and Scholar Bowl. After high school, she plans to attend Truman State University to major in psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, the band candidate, Grayson Pratt. Sophia Rattini is the daughter of Jen and Joe Smith. Tonight, she is representing FFA. Her escort this evening is Easton Cook, son of Emily Hain and Tim Cook. Sophia is the president of National Honor Society, as well as the vice president for FFA and the senior class treasurer. She is also a member of FPA, Scholar Bowl, and the manager for both track and cross country. Sophia was recently chosen as the Elk Student of the Month for September. Outside of school, you can find Sophia working her 2 jobs at Ace Hardware and the Columbia Street Mercantile. After graduation, she plans on attending a college to one day become a high school teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, the FFA candidate, Sophia Rattini. Elizabeth Savage is the daughter of Peter Schulte and Jason Savage. Tonight she is representing Student Council. Her escort this evening is Big Nate Coaches, son of Joe and Renee Coaches. Elizabeth is a 4-year member and the current president of Student Council. She's also a 5-year member of the Nightline Dance Team, a member of National Honor Society, Knights in Action, and Key Club. She is the branch secretary for First State Bank, Black Knight Branch, and is an upcoming Elk Student of the Month recipient. When she is not at school, you will most likely find her dancing with her competition team at Impact Studios. Elizabeth plans to graduate with her associate's degree in the spring and then attend a 4-year university to study interior design. Ladies and gentlemen, the Student Council candidate, Elizabeth Savage. Grace Schubert is the daughter of Emily and Richie Schubert. Tonight she is representing Nightline. Her escort this evening is Reed Tebow, son of Carrie and Matt Tebow. Grace is a 5-year member of the Nightline Dance Team where she has received Academic All-State and is a 2-time All-American dancer. She also runs track and has received All-State along with many other awards. Grace is the Public Relations Officer for Student Council, an officer for FCA, and is the Vice President for HOSA. She is involved in Godly Girls, Standing on Scripture, National Honor Society, and National Society of High School Scholars. After high school, Grace plans to major in biology or pre-med to eventually pursue a degree in dermatology. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nightline candidate, Grace Schubert. Ella Swires is the daughter of Alyssa and Jonathan Swires. Tonight she is representing JROTC. Her escort this evening is Caden Kimbrough, son of Shantae and James Kimbrough. Ella is an executive council member of Knights in Action and a member of National Honor Society. She is also a 3rd-year cadet and the Corps Commander for JROTC. Being a part of the JROTC has led her to winning many local and national awards, including the American Legion Department of Missouri Junior ROTC Cadet of the Year. Ella has also been selected as one of the upcoming Elk Student of the Month recipients and participates in Latin Honors. She will be graduating with her associates in the spring and then plans to attend Mizzou and join their Air Force ROTC program. While at Mizzou, she hopes to obtain a BSN to one day become a flight nurse for the Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, the JROTC candidate, Ella Swires. And the 2023 homecoming queen is Sophia Rattini!
All right, I'm going to move my camera back.
That's pretty much it. It's a great house, great neighborhood.
That's great.
Sam's still getting used to the idea of moving.
Sam, you play basketball?
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
Now I'm thinking, you put your hoop right here, and you even got enough room for a three-point line. One of the things I've noticed is that if you got a hoop in your driveway, you make friends real fast.
At Coldwell Banker, our agents don't just understand real estate, they understand what home is all about.
Pettis Auto Group is a proud sponsor of the Farmington Knights and wishes each athlete the best of luck this season. Pettis Auto Group is proud to serve our friends in the Parkland area and has built quite a reputation as the leading automotive expert in eastern Missouri. Whether you are in the market for a new or used Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, we have you covered. Thank you to our many loyal customers who trust the Pettis Auto Group for their car buying needs. Let's go Knights!
Banking with people like you, Unico Bank. We put you first in everything we do. Large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. We're your local hometown bank, your friends and neighbors too. Banking with people like you, Unico Bank.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Chow, freshly baked bread piled high with Italian-style meats and provolone. Hey to you too, hand-sliced veggies. Oil and vinegar, oregano and basil, nice to see ya. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yes. Should I see someone about that? Probably. Jimmy John's, order online or on the app.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That's why their new Subway Series subs are preferred by this champ.
And his future champ. Pros who are talking heads prefer fresh sliced turkey.
And pros who use their heads prefer fresh sliced ham.
More deli meats are preferred by this QB.
And preferred by his old backup QB.
And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. Is this slice as good as your tennis slice?
I can't answer that, but yes.
That's pretty much it. It's a great house, great neighborhood.
That's great.
Sam's still getting used to the idea of moving.
Sam, you play basketball?
Yeah.
Let me show you something.
Now I'm thinking, you put your hoop right here, and you even got enough room for a three-point line. One of the things I've noticed is that if you got a hoop in your driveway, you make friends real fast.
At Coldwell Banker, our agents don't just understand real estate, they understand what home is all about.
Pettis Auto Group is a proud sponsor of the Farmington Knights and wishes each athlete the best of luck this season. Pettis Auto Group is proud to serve our friends in the Parkland area and has built quite a reputation as the leading automotive expert in eastern Missouri. Whether you are in the market for a new or used Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, we have you covered. Thank you to our many loyal customers who trust the Pettis Auto Group for their car buying needs. Let's go Knights!
Banking with people like you, Unico Bank. We put you first in everything we do. Large enough to serve you, small enough to know you. We're your local hometown bank, your friends and neighbors too. Banking with people like you, Unico Bank.
off starts the second half for the Mules, number 40, Colton Palma. Number 14, Parker Brooks with the return. Number 26, Casey McLean with the carry. Brought down by number 1, Logan Height. Number 21, Soto. With the run. It'll be Farmington Knight first down.
What the fuck?
Number 2, Gabe Giuliani with the carry. Brought down by number 1, Logan Height. There are flags on the field. Call on the field, holding against the Knights. Number 10, Tatum Tinsley with the keeper. Tripped up by number 27. Tripped up by number 87, Lincoln Warren. Pass complete to number 14, Parker Brooks. Brought down by number 87, Lincoln Warren. Number 10, Tatum Tinsley with the keeper. There is a flag on the field. Official call on the field, illegal shift against the Knights. Penalty is declined. It'll be 4th down. Flag on the field, encroachment against the Mules. Number 1, Logan Height with the carry, brought down by number 5, Damian Cabrera. Number 1, Logan Height with the carry. Brought down by number 5, Damian Cabrera. Number 56, Luke Berkner. Pass complete to number 3, Montour. Brought down by number 10, Tatum Tinsley. Be a 1st down for the Mules. Number 7, Jay Edmondson with the keeper. Brought down by number 59, Bryce Cathcart. Be a 1st down for the Mules. Number 7, Jay Edmondson with the keeper. Stop by number 59, Bryce Cathcart. Pass complete to number 3, Wontor. Forced out of bounds by number 10, Tatum Tinsley. Be a first down for the Mules. Number 1, Logan Height with the carry. Timeout, Farmington. Ladies and gentlemen, you deserve extraordinary care close to home. From primary care to advanced specialties right here in Farmington. Get access to all that BJC Healthcare has to offer. Parkland Health Center and BJC Healthcare are here to provide the care you need. Care that is comprehensive, coordinated, and completely about you. Learn more at parklandhealthcenter.org. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome all of the classes celebrating the reunions this year. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the Farmington R7 School District would like to thank the following businesses for partnering with us on our new turf and video boards project. Coldwell Banker Hulsey Real Estate, Midwest Health Network, Parkland Health Center, Brock Miller Construction, Kid Account School Dismissal System by Midcom Technology. Number 7, Jay Edmondson with the keeper, brought down by number 26, Casey McClain. It'll be first and goal for the Mules. Number 11, McBride with the carry. Stopped by number 52, Scott Fripp. Number 1, Logan Height with the carry. Number 7, Edmondson with the keeper, stopped short. Stopped by number 59, Bryce Cathcart, number 56, Luke Berkner. Number 7, Jay Edmondson in for the touchdown. Back to attempt the extra point for the Mules, number 40, Colton Palma. Extra point is good. Kicking off for the Mules, number 40, Colton Palma. Back to receive for the Knights. Number 14, Parker Brooks. Number 22, 40, Josh McCarthy, excuse me. Flag on the field. Number 5, Damian Cabrera with the return. Number 26, Casey McLean with the carry. Stopped by number 5, Hayden Walker. Number 26, Casey McLean with the carry. Stopped by number 10, Hunter Clifford. Number 27, Connor Rice with the carry. Good flag on the field. Call on the field, personal foul against the Knights. Back to punt for the Knights, number 12, Ian Zoner. Number 1, Logan Height with the carry. Stopped by number 56, Luke Berkner. Pass complete to number 3, Wantor. Stop by number 5, Damian Cabrera. Number 10, Tatum Tinsley. Orthopedic care, Midwest Orthopedic Pain and Spine Care. Orthopedic care, Dr. Scott Van Ness, Thomas Burkbigler, and Jesse Beard with the nurse practitioner, Tanya Kennedy. Foot and ankle surgery and podiatry care, Dr. Brian Martin. Family practice doctor, Dr. James Moore, with nurse practitioner, Dr. James. Chiropractic and pain management services, Dr. Stephen Orr. Mark Medley, Michael Sam, Tom Zoo, with nurse practitioner, Sullivan, and physical therapist, Stephen Josie. Midwest Orthopedic Pain and Spine part of the Midwest Health Network, the proud sponsor of Farmington High School Athletics. Go Knights! Number 1, Logan Height with the carry. Brought down by number 26, Mason McLean. Number 7, Edmondson with the keeper.
It would make so much
Hello. Pass complete to number 3, Vontor. Brought down by number 2, Gabe Giuliani.
He's the guy that's got, which he was right there to make the tackle.
3rd and a pair for Poplar Bluff. 11 minutes remaining in regulation. Mules break the huddle and send 2 wides to the right, 2 to the left. Edmondson with a running back off. That curl route, once again, it's complete. This time for 5 yards to Wantor.
Yeah, he got to the first down marker.
123 yards passing for Edmondson, 142 running for him. He threw for 268 last week and rushed for another 84 against Fox.
Again, you got to give the offense credit for that. The quarterback's timing and the real precise pattern by the receiver and then good hands.
You just got to maybe hope that one of these times one of these Black Knight defenders jumps the route, huh? Here's Edmondson, floats it down the middle into double coverage this time. And he read the defense wrong there. Wantor ran right into double coverage, and that one falls incomplete.
Yeah, Poplar Bluff wanted an interference call on that, but that was really nice play that time. Not defense. They were playing the ball all the way.
You know what? The Knights have done well tonight. Jerry, we talked a little off air about this. They've really not given up the home run ball. They've not given up the big play tonight. They have forced Poplar Bluff, and you tipped your cap to Poplar Bluff just a moment ago. They've forced Poplar Bluff to nickel and dime a little bit more.
And Poplar Bluff is really good on the timing patterns. That's the one that are tough to cover, but the other plays don't look quite as smooth.
Nolan Hall stretched wide to the right, 3 off to the left side to give us to Height, the fullback, and he is tripped up near the line of scrimmage. In fact, Bryce Cathcart once again hit him at the line, and Height falls forward for 2 yards. He's got that good running back lean, doesn't he? He always goes forward.
Yeah, he sure does. But you know, I think overall the Farmington defensive line has held up well tonight.
I think they have. Because really the quarterback running isn't just on the line. That's when the play breaks down, and that's kind of against the defense as a whole. 3rd and 8 for Poplar Bluff. Big down coming up right here. Edmondson fires it over the middle. This is complete to Darius Graham, and he is out, and he may go to the 20, breaks a tackle to the 10, and to the end zone. A 55-yard skinny slant. Edmondson to Darius Graham, and Poplar Bluff leads 20-14. 9:39 remaining in the fourth.
And they crossed the receivers that time at the line of scrimmage. He was the outside man. He came into motion, and then he made the skinny slant coming from the outside receiver to the inside receiver. And so the defenders had to switch men, it looked like, and they kind of got lost on it.
Palma steps on for the extra points and delivers. And it's 21-14. Poplar Bluff leading Farmington. 9:39 remaining in the fourth. Black Knights will get the ball coming up in 1 minute on KLEI.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Chow freshly baked bread piled high with Italian-style meats and provolone. Hey to you too, hand-sliced veggies. Oil and vinegar, oregano and basil, nice to see ya. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yes. Should I see someone about that? Probably. Jimmy John's, order online or on the app.
Poplar Bluff Mules have 2 second-half touchdowns. Farmington Knights are yet to score here in the second half, and the Mules just took the lead. 21-14. 55-yard touchdown pass. Jay Edmondson threw it to Darius Graham. Graham's over 100 yards receiving now, 114 tonight. So it's time for the Black Knight offense to step up to the challenge here. Kick is corralled at the 12-yard line, and Tinsley runs it out to the 29. Here's a Gilster Mary Lee drive recap.
Terry Noble. Okay, Poplar Bluff went 80 yards on 9 plays. Capped off with a 55-yard pass play to Graham. And the point after was good. And the Knights trail Poplar Bluff now 21-14 with a 9:49 mark in the third quarter.
Terry, the last 2 drives from Poplar Bluff, 168 yards. They went 88 plus 80 on the last couple of drives. Brett Dry injured in the first half, and Tatum Tinsley operating this offense for the Knights here in the second half. And the offense just has not been able to get moving as Kason McLean is literally, I'm not elaborate, is hit 5 times behind the line of scrimmage and struggles forward for a yard. That's the best 1-yard run you're going to see all year.
Yeah, and they're in this 3-3 defense again, like we talked about that they saw, that the Knights saw last week. And but for some reason, I don't say for some reason, I think it's a good coaching, but the Knights have figured it out for the most part tonight.
If you're listening online, we thank you for that. Coles Tractor and Equipment, our online sponsor at MyMoInfo.com. Don't just follow the herd, lead the herd. Coles Tractor and Equipment, Ohio east of Farmington on Highway 32. Tatum Tinsley rolls to the right side, throws one out for Sam Woodson, who's wrapped up at the 36-yard line and spun out of bounds. But it is a gain of 5 yards for the Knights.
Yeah, Knights looking fast that time. Good timing pattern to Woodson. He had a good quick out pattern, and the ball was right there on time.
It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Farmington had a 56-yard option play to Connor Rice on their first series, their first drive of the second half. But outside of that, the offense is stalled. Tinsley, option play left side, and hammered behind the line of scrimmage. Loses a yard. 4th and 5 upcoming.
Yeah, there was so much penetration that time. Tinsley had no time to read his back.
In the fourth quarter, 21-14, and Farmington has to run a player on late to complete the punt team. 5 seconds on the punt clock. 4, 3, 2. There's the snap. And Zoner punts puts this one just to his right, and it once again picks up a nice roll down the 19 or 18-yard line. So once again, the punter Ian Zoner has forced Poplar Bluff into a long field, but the bad news for the Knights this Terry hadn't been a problem for Poplar Bluff in the last 2 drives anyway.
They look pretty comfortable right now in their offense, and then they're not. The Knights, when they have the ball, have not looked comfortable at all this second half.
Knights need a stop and a score right here with 7:14 remaining in the fourth quarter. 21-14, Poplar Bluff on top. Farmington scored with 43 seconds remaining in the first half to go on top 14-7, but it took an interception at the 2-yard line to keep Poplar Bluff out of the end zone at the end of that first half of play. Jay Edmondson, I'll tell you about his numbers coming up. He has been spectacular tonight as he hands it off to Logan Height, who gains 9 yards out across the 30-yard line. So Logan Height now with his 17th carry, he has 67 yards rushing, but Jay Edmondson has been the guy tonight, 178 yards passing and 145 yards rushing for him on the evening. So he's topped 300 total yards and has split it between the run and the pass. Here's a second and a pair for Poplar Bluff. Height, the running back, off the right hip of Edmondson, and 3 wide receivers to the right side as well with 1 man off to the left. They fake it to Height. Edmondson keeps. Edmondson skirting around the right side, and once again, he finds an angle and just doesn't let you get a square shot at him. He gains 6 yards right there to move the sticks for the Mules.
Yeah, and the offensive line for the Poplar Bluff Mules right now, they're sitting that inside real well, and that's giving him some running room to the outside.
150 yards rushing for Edmondson now on 17 carries. 6:24 and counting down in the fourth quarter. 3 wides to the left, a man off to the right side. You've got Height in the backfield with the quarterback, Edmondson. And Poplar Bluff taking that play clock down a little bit as Height once again hit in the backfield, Terry, but once again is able to struggle for just a pair.
Yeah, he drives those legs. If you watch, his legs never quit moving on contact. He keeps driving.
Height with 18 carries. He's got 69 yards rushing. It's 2nd and 8. Bluff working from our right to our left side. They've got the football just inside of the right hash mark at their own 39. Farmington is the one that usually likes to run the clock and run the ball, but Poplar Bluff is in the position right now to kind of run that 5-minute offense. And with 5:39 remaining, they're up by a score at 21-14. And they have been able to kind of move those sticks with a running game as Edmondson keeps it, plunges into the middle of that Farmington defensive front, and gains 2 yards to bring up a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that's that RPO play where you fake to the back, comes right in the front of the face of the quarterback, and then he pulls it out of his stomach and then keeps it right up to go.
Edmondson, 4.9 yards per carry on the season coming into tonight. He's well above that tonight. He's at about 8.5 yards per carry tonight so far. And we're down to the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. So 3rd and 7 for Poplar Bluff. Logan Height, the running back, off the right hip of Edmondson, the quarterback, who has 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 man off to the right side. He throws this one down the middle and completes it to Romeo Wantor, who breaks a tackle and is gliding down the field to the 20, all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Well, just a matter of time before he broke one that time. Again, the pass plays that they're running, they're thrown on time, perfectly thrown. These receivers, they don't hesitate to catch the ball, catch it on the run. And it wasn't bad coverage at all, but just really good offensive play, offensive design by the Poplar Bluff team.
Edmondson put it right on him, didn't he? Like you said, coverage was really not that bad, but 226 yards now passing for Edmondson, and Wantor now is above the 100-yard mark. 2 wide receivers above the 100-yard mark as Logan Height takes it straight up the middle for 6 more yards.
Well, that was probably Casey McLean's 40th tackle tonight.
He's been a busy guy.
He kept in that end zone with that play.
If Bluff scores here, it's going to be pretty tough, Terry.
Yep, it is.
Poplar Bluff trailing 14-7 at halftime. They've scored twice already here in the second half, and Farmington's been shut out 3:50 and counting down here in the fourth quarter as Poplar Bluff is looking at a 2nd and 3 from the 8-yard line. Height, the running back, gets it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and he's in. And Poplar Bluff just gaining more momentum as this second half rolls along. An 8-yard touchdown run by Logan Height. That is his 5th rushing touchdown of the season as he puts Poplar Bluff now up 2 scores, 27-14. Doesn't look like the same team as the first half, Terry.
No. On both sides.
Either side, right? Yeah.
Either side.
Yeah. 3:44 remaining here in the fourth, 28-14. The Mules lead the Knights. We're back in a minute on KREI, Farmington.
Subway refreshed their ingredients, their menu, and now they're slicing their meats fresh. That's why their new Subway Series subs are preferred by this champ.
And this future champ. Pros who are talking heads prefer fresh sliced turkey.
And pros who use their heads prefer fresh sliced ham.
More deli meats are preferred by this QB.
And preferred by his old backup QB.
And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. Is this slice as good as your tennis slice?
I can't answer that, but yes.
Drive kickoff for Poplar Bluff, and the Knights return it back to the 29-yard line. And these Mules, they just look tougher, Terry, as this game has gone along, as we offer up another Gilstrom-Mary Lee drive recap.
Well, that drive was for 7 plays, 76 yards, and the pass play, an 8-yard run by Height was the scoring play, and the score is now 28-14. Poplar Bluff leads Farmington with 3:44 remaining in the game.
The big play, the 48-yard pass that went to Romeo Wantour to give Poplar Bluff that short field. So Poplar Bluff in the last 3 series have gone 88 yards, 80 yards, and 76 yards. That's impressive.
And used a lot of clock for the first 2 drives. That last drive was the shortest of the night, 7 yards. Shortest scoring drive.
Tatum Tinsley directing the offense, and now he'll go into passing mode here. He's back in the pocket, goes to the right side, finds Woodson. It's a gain of 4. Woodson driven down by Jace Soto. Tinsley has completed 3 passes. 2 of them had been to Woodson. Tinsley, though, on those 3 completions for 11 yards, 3:20 and counting down now, and a 2nd and 6 for the Knights. And Tinsley throws the out route, but the out route is absolutely covered that time. And fortunately for Tinsley, he threw it wide.
Yeah, he barely got the pass off before he was hit.
If that pass is anywhere near directed toward the receiver, it's picked off. Some more coverage men out there. Poplar Bluff, Caden Walker in the ball game there on the defensive side, and a 3rd and 6 for the Knights. Tinsley back to pass, looks down the middle, and throws it into a little bit of traffic. Pass intended for Connor Rice, and it's Knights football, 4th and 6 from their own 49. And really just Farmington kind of being forced to play against type right now. They're not a passing squad. They're not really a comeback type of team with the type of offense they run. 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. 28-14, Poplar Bluff leading it here. And a 4th and 6 for the Knights. 1 wide to the right, 3 wide to the left side. Casey McLean still that single setback as Tinsley's back in the pocket. Tatum Tinsley looking down the left side, and Gabe Giuliani hauls it in at the 26-yard line. What a great catch by Gabe right there on a gain of 24 yards.
Well, he had to throw him just a little bit. Giuliani could have taken that in the end zone had he been able to catch it on the run, but still a nice play by the Knights.
Yep. Move the sticks on a 4th down. Tinsley back to pass again. Looks to his left, nothing there. Looks to his right, breaks the pocket, rushing it now inside of the 20-yard line, and a gain of 7 yards by Tinsley. Tinsley's third carry. He's got 8 yards rushing. And it brings up a 2nd and 3. Knights football. Right there in the red zone now on a 2nd and 3. Tinsley in the gun, looks to his right side, fires it out, completes it, and once again it's Woodson. Woodson breaking 1 tackle, and now 2, and he gains 8 yards and move the sticks again.
Yeah, Woodson let it quick out that time, and he came back and caught the ball, going a little short. He came back and got it underneath the defense.
43 yards passing for Tinsley now. He's got the Knights offense on the move for the first time in the second half as they've shifted exclusively to the passing game here. Tinsley back to pass, looking toward the end zone. Nothing there. He's got some room to run. Tinsley to the 10, puts the head down to the 5, slams a man out of bounds.
Yeah, he didn't back down either. That's a pretty impressive play by sophomore there. Where he met the defender head on there at the line of scrimmage. He didn't step out of bounds. He tried to stay in bounds to get to the end zone.
What a great tough run by Tinsley there. 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in our ball game, or in regulation anyway. And they're calling it a 2nd and inches here. So Tinsley had met his defender at about the 9-yard mark, slammed that guy out of bounds, and they're calling it a 2nd and inches right here. So be an interesting play call. Tinsley right in front of Kason McLean, and they'll fake it to McLean. Tinsley back in the pocket and threw a short out route, and this one is picked off and it's going the other way. This one picked off, and Dylan Hall is off to the races. Tinsley finally tracks him down, but he took it all the way back to the 38-yard line. It is a 60-yard return by Dylan Hall, and a little after the play action and a late flag as well. So Farmington right on the doorstep there with the interception and a big return. And Poplar Bluff now has it with 1:56 remaining in regulation on Farmington's side of the field.
Yeah, unfortunately, he threw the ball late, and he threw it across the field on a sideline pattern, and it was underthrown, and that was an easy pick for Poplar Bluff on that one.
To be honest, Terry, I thought they might just kind of pound it on the ground for that first down on a 2nd and inches. I know the time is of the utmost concern, and you play to win, and I get all that. I kind of guessed maybe they might just pound it out right there, but it was an after-the-play extracurricular against Poplar Bluff, 15-yard penalty for them.
So when you throw a pass about 25 or 30 yards across the field, those are the ones that you have to really be on target with those and timing, and he wasn't. He was scrambling.
And to be honest, we had a pretty good angle at it, and Terry, I'm sure you were the same as me. As he cocked his arm, I thought anyway, oh no.
Yeah, that would have been a good one to throw out of bounds if you could.
You know what? As I said, you play to win the game, you play to go score, and trying to make a play, make something happen. So hard to blame the youngster for that. 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining in the regulation. 28-14, Poplar Bluff. 3 unanswered scores here in the second half for the Mules. 1:56 remaining. We'll join our other ball games after this one goes final. And I'll hustle my way back and have the end zone show for you as well tonight, folks. The Home Pools and Spas end zone show. 1:56 remaining in this one. 28-14 timeout on the field. We're back in 30 seconds right here on KREI. I'd like to thank First State Community Bank and Kevin Jenkins, Farm Bureau Insurance, for sponsoring our coverage of night football. Tonight, Farmington, they played such a good first half. Go into the locker room up by a score, scored with 43 seconds remaining in that first half. But Poplar Bluff, tip of the cap to them. They made those proper second half adjustments and were able to pull ahead of the Knights here and lead by 2 scores now. False start against Poplar Bluff right there. That'll set them back 5 yards. But for Farmington, only 2 timeouts remaining and down by 2 touchdowns with under 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Blake Dry was having such a good game, too.
He was.
And it really hurt to lose him on both sides of the ball.
Just felt like the timing that he had with that option play, Terry, was really clicking. Trips to the left side, one man off to the right. The officials run in and stop action once again. And now they'll allow it to continue. I think Jay Edmondson has been fantastic tonight for Poplar Bluff. Hands it off to his running back. This is Colton McBride. He is belted at the line of scrimmage. The ball is out, but after forward momentum had stopped, and so it'll be a gain of a yard for Colton McBride.
Well, the Knights obviously going to go for the ball. That time it looked like Giuliani was able to extract the ball from the runner, but this one's low.
Well, the game Colton McBride has had tonight, Terry, 226 yards through the air, and he's rushed for 152. He's been spectacular for Poplar Bluff, I think.
Yeah, and those timing patterns, like we said, they were tough to cover, and the receivers, if you watch, boy, they catch that ball with their hands, and it just sticks like, like it sticks like glue in their hands whenever he throws the ball.
They had a couple of wideouts, Terry, that came in with really nice numbers. Romeo Wantor was leading the charge with 526 yards, 88 yards a game. Darius Graham was right behind him with 405 yards coming in, 68 per game, and they've been the two standouts through the air tonight, each with over 100 yards receiving, 111 for Wantor and Graham with 114.
You tack on those quarterback scrambles with that, that's pretty tough, big order.
And 152 on the ground for Edmondson. Before the game, in fact, Coach Sievers said, yeah, my quarterback's my leading rusher. I don't really like that. But I bet he likes what he's seen tonight out of his guy. And now it'll be a straight quarterback keeper by Edmondson. He's running to the right side behind that right tackle, slips a tackle. He was looking at a 2nd and 14 and gains 16 yards.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I'm going to save my quarterback for the next game. I wouldn't want to risk him with a run right now, but he's a tough kid, I know. But plus, sometimes, tempers can flare a little bit in late in games like this. And not that it's going to happen, not that we ever see it happen that much, especially with this Farmington team, but it has been known to happen, and someone can get injured late in the game.
Next up for Poplar Bluff, a home meeting against Kennett and then a home against Tillsboro to close out the year. And Farmington has a tough road as well, as the Knights will travel to Festus, and then they'll get the Central Rebels here in week number 9. That'll be a Thursday night game. 1:39 remaining in the fourth quarter here tonight on homecoming night in Farmington, and 28-14. Poplar Bluff leads this ball game with a 1st and 10 at the Farmington 41-yard line, and football in their possession. It's been a spectacular second half for Poplar Bluff. 3 unanswered scores for the Mules. Knights were on top 14-7 at the half. Farmington scored with 43 seconds remaining in that first half, and in fact intercepted the ball on the final play of the first half. But Poplar Bluff came out in the second half and played so much better. Quarterback Jay Edmondson leading the offense back out. He's got Logan Hyde off of his left hip. 3 wides to the left side, 1 to the right. They're just going to keep it in the hands of their quarterback, Edmondson. And Edmondson around that left edge and goes down after nearly a first down. That's a 10-yard gain right there, and it looked easy.
Yeah, there's no containing the ball by the Knights whenever he runs the ball wide. He's got plenty of room outside. 178
yards now by Jay Edmondson on the ground and 226 through the air. What a game for Jay Edmondson, and he's going to be back to hand out more headaches next year. He's just a junior.
Yeah. And I don't know how many receivers are coming back, but that's a pretty good receiving core they've got there, too.
And as well, Wantor and Graham, the 2 standouts tonight, at least, are both seniors. Under a minute to play. 50 seconds now remaining, and Poplar Bluff has gone into victory formation here, and all they'll need to do is take one more knee to close this game out. We'll take one timeout after this one goes final. We'll be back to run the stats for you and take a peek ahead at what is next for both of these ball clubs. As we said, Farmington was the number 1 seed in the district as the numbers broke down at the beginning of the day. Poplar Bluff was 5th, but with victories over Cape and now Farmington, you can expect that whole district to be shuffled all around when numbers are run after this one's over. 28-14, Poplar Bluff, a winner tonight and spoils Farmington's homecoming. Farmington now 4-3 on the season. The Mules also 4-3. We're back with your post-game numbers and wrap it up from Vail Memorial Stadium right after this on KREI. What's our play of the game? The long pass play.